Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
I like that. Now, what is the greatest lesson that being an artist has taught you?
The greatest lesson. I'll
That being an
just,
artist has taught you.
can I just say one great lesson? Because if you say the greatest, I will not be able to give you the greatest. But,
Go ahead.
but I can give you one great lesson that being an artist has taught me. Being an artist has taught me many things, but one that I can just readily say is that I've been able to understand that anybody can contribute to this world, because most of the things that we use, we do not know where these things come from. The plates that we use, the spoons that we use, the cars that we drive, we didn't do them, we buy them. But being an artist has taught me that you can create, you can bring to life, you can bring to life that thing that you have in your inside. So it has taught me, and when I talk with people, I tell them, when they come and say, Sam, I have this problem, I say, I have no solution. The solution is inside of you. So what do you have inside that you can bring out? You can use other people to bring it out. So being an artist has taught me that everything comes from the inside, and that anybody can create anything and add to the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, what do you like most about being an artist?
Aha. I can tell you, what I like most about being an artist is that you are the author and finisher of your fate. Yeah, because as a human being, and as an artist, you decide where you go, and you decide how your life is going to go. It's not that you are working in a company and they are going to pay you money. You know, I stopped work 27 years ago. You know, I stopped formal work 27 years ago. I was a lecturer. You know, then I used to receive salary. 27 years ago,
Yes.
I needed to get out of teaching to face my studio. Then I realized that there's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of freedom. Nobody tells you they want to give you a query because you went out for an exhibition. You can travel when you want to travel. You can wake up when you want to wake up. You know. So what I like is that being an artist will teach you the lessons as you go. It will teach you the lesson as you go, and you will decide how you are going to go. If you put yourself down and you improve your skill, everything about you will improve. If you put yourself down and you work on the ideas that come your way on a daily basis, that is, you act on them, that is, you create activity around them, then results will follow immediately. You know, so I enjoy that. I know that I can move myself fast. I know that I can rest if I want to rest. I know that, you know, I enjoy the freedom of being an artist, you know. And being a painter is also sweet. You create what you want to create, and the person comes and sees it. He likes it, okay. If he doesn't like it, okay. So it's unlike different areas that you have to pass through some scrutiny from somebody outside of you to say, this is the idea I gave you. You have not been able to give me back that idea. You know, For the kind of artist that I am, I create what comes from inside of me, expecting that I'm going to use it to solve a problem. So I really deal with the people who resonate with my works, or who my works resonate with. And that is a great freedom for me. So I
All right.
enjoy that aspect of being an artist.
Wow. Now, what don't you like about being an artist?
What don't I like? I told you that
Yes.
I've always loved being an artist. But the thing I don't like being an artist, I don't question it. I don't question it anyway, and I don't quarrel with it. Is that people do not understand who you are, so they judge you based on their own parameter. They judge you based on their own screen. They judge you based on the way they look at things. You know. So sometimes I don't really enjoy it because they look at you, and they think that you are not behaving the way they should behave. You know, so all those things I don't like them, but I don't judge people. They have the right to say what they want to say or do what they want to do. Some of them don't even understand what you are doing, and they come in and just make comments. Those kind of things put me off a little bit. But see, I've grown myself to a level that I enjoy every aspect. I enjoy people. Anything that happens, I enjoy it. The other thing that I don't enjoy is that even those who don't understand the art, they want to teach you the art. I can tell you that they don't understand
All
the
right.
art. They want to teach you.
But that's the
So,
thing.
but
All
it's
right.
all part of it. Yes.
All right. Now, of all the things that being an artist has done for you, which one are you most grateful for?
Oh, well, I will tell you that I'm most grateful to God for making me the kind of artist that I've come to become. You know, uh, I'm grateful because I've met everybody that I need to meet. I've met all the real people because I'm a real person. Are you there? Uh,
Yes, I am.
I'm a real person. When I say real person, if you have spent your
Yeah.
time and you have paid your dues, and you are not paying the dues and just counting age, you are paying the dues, creating and working and studying and researching, you are likely to meet the best of people. So I've met the best of people, you know, I've become friends with the best of people. Art has made me famous. It has given me a level of fame that Ovraiti has become a name that everybody knows. I'm neither Yoruba, Igbo, nor Hausa, but people call me, if they see me because of the name Ovraiti, they claim me, says from our side. Says from our side. Being an artist has made me that. But it is not the art that makes you. It is you that makes the art. It is not the art that makes you. It is you that makes the art. The art is your product. So, if you are going to be a great artist, you must be a great personality. You must be a great human being. So, what you need to do, first of all, is to take care of yourself. Master yourself. Use your eyes to see. Use your mouth to speak only of good things. Listen only to people who are positive, who are moving somewhere, who are going somewhere, who are moving ahead. Store in your brain only those things that when you go back to the brain to retrieve them, to make decision, to take decision, your decisions will be right. So if you are that kind of human being, then you will attract your like. You cannot attract an incomplete human being if you are a complete human being. But sometimes many people think that their profession is equal to them. I am not my profession. I am Sam Ovraiti. I am a human being doing the business of art. And in that business of art, I create paintings.
I love that. I love that. Now, of all the works that you have created, which
Yeah.
one would you consider to be the most remarkable? All the works that you have done, which one do you think is the most remarkable and why?
I will tell you that when I was, I cannot pick one. I will tell you that At different times, we create remarkable works. At different times. When I was a kid, doing art competitions in primary school and winning prizes in primary school, I created remarkable works. You know, winning here and there, I created some remarkable works. At every level you grow out of it. At every level you grow out of it. Creating watercolors.
All right.
Watercolors.
Yeah.
Then, when I now decided that let me do some other things, I created. So let me just make it this way. In time.
Go ahead.
Years. Bettered, remarkable works. But the most remarkable, I must tell you, if you say, which one do I love?
Yes.
I love a particular piece called The Spirit of Dance.
The Spirit of Dance.
Yeah, The Spirit of Dance that I created. I
Tell
didn't
us
know
about
how.
it.
Yeah, I didn't know how I created The Spirit of Dance. It was sold in Bonham's auction in one Ansho Bahandar, who manages my art in the UK, sold the work. When I was
For
sending
how
the
much?
work, um, I've told you, let's not be talking about price. Art doesn't have price. Are you there?
Okay.
It doesn't
Well,
have price.
yeah,
It
I'm
has
there.
value.
Well, I
It
know it
has
doesn't have price.
it
Okay.
has value.
What value was
It
what
was
value
a
was placed on it
yeah.
for
It was of
what?
Azu. It was of great value. So that work, the person that manages my artwork, Ansho Bahandar, you know, regretted selling that work. She said, if I had known, I would have bought it for myself. And me who took it out,
Wow.
I did not regret it because it represented me very well. It is in one
Over
big
there.
collection. Yes, the person who bought it came from the US, from the States, saw it and bought it. It's in a solid collection. You know, some works they happen like that. So the Spirit of Dance is one of my very remarkable works, you know, in recent times. Then I also have another set of paintings that I did that were very remarkable. I titled that particular that same market. That same market. I
That same
paint
market. That
that same
same
market.
market.
Yeah, that same
Okay.
SAME. I painted it like
Okay.
I painted about 3 versions of it, and
Okay.
they are all
Wow.
masterpieces. I don't know
Wow.
how they come out, but because I'm a
Okay.
colorist, I draw the market, but in course of painting, I concentrate on color. I'm a colorist, you know, and they are very remarkable. But if you talk about my watercolors, at the time I was painting watercolors, there's no one. You know,
Okay.
my watercolor era was magical. It was truly magical. You know, so
Okay.
any work I brought out was a bomb at that time. And I was young. I was young. I was fit. You know, and I was working all the time. And you know, I was already in the spirit.
All right.
Yes.
All right. How do you feel each time you walk into a place and you see your work?
Yeah. I must tell you that is what I answered earlier. That it's great to be able to create something of value that people can can prepare for, to buy and put in their homes and put in their offices. I feel I feel that I've contributed something, you know, for my work to be up. You know that we as artists, we are brands, and we have brand knowledge. They can know you. Then we have brand awareness. You can do advertisements for you to be. Then we have brand preference. They can prefer you but still buy something else. Then we have
That's true.
we have brand insistence, where they insist on you. So for somebody to go and buy your work, it means he has insisted that it has to be Sam Ovraiti. You know,
All
so it
right.
makes me very happy that some people have put me as a brand of insistence that they have to put on their wall. So when I see my works like that, I'm very happy. You know, it gives me
Oh,
joy. I'm
okay.
grateful. I'm grateful and I'm happy.
All right.
Yes.
I need you to share an experience with us. Maybe a
Yeah.
day you walked into a place innocently, and maybe on looking up, you saw one of your works up there. Maybe what happened and maybe how you felt. Have you ever had such an experience?
No, I've had one in the States. You know,
Okay.
when I
What
visited my
happened?
son I visited my sons who are in the US, and
Okay.
I went visiting in a home, and they asked me, "Are you an artist?" Your son says you're an artist. I say yes. Oh, this is he an artist from Nigeria? I say yes. So they say, we have one great, lovely work from an artist in Nigeria, and they took me upstairs. They
To
took
show
me
you the
upstairs to show me the artwork. And I now go like this. I said, it's my work. It's my work. You know? And they were all surprised. Now, the person bought the work in Kano
wow.
while I was in Auchi. And the person took the
Hmm.
work to the States. And eventually I encountered that work in the States. It was
In
a
the
very,
state.
yeah, it was a very interesting day for me. And I felt very proud because
Yeah.
they were proud of the piece. Yes, there was another
And,
encounter. There was another encounter
yes.
that I had. You know,
Okay.
um, a husband and a wife. They went out to buy artwork because they don't believe in the same things.
Okay.
So they went out to buy artworks, and the husband had bought his own, but the wife did not really look at it because they were going to buy their own separate. You know, but before the wife will pay for her own, she wanted to meet the artist. So they
Okay.
now called me up, and I now went to the gallery, and she looked at everything, and she selected what she wanted, and she paid. Then I offered to help her to her house, to put them up, because the house was set. It's just to put the painting, and she had told me that her husband was buying separate art because they
Hmm.
don't share the same artistic. So low, when I got to the house, Uncle Fa Abayomi in Victoria Island, they brought the other works. They were mine.
Wow.
They were
Wow.
mine.
Wow.
You know, you see, those
Interesting.
couple, they offered me exhibition in their home once every year
Hmm.
until they left Nigeria.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was the
Wow.
MD of one of the oil companies. You know, so he served his tenure
Wow.
and he left. So sometimes those
Wow.
things give us a lot of joy
Joy.
that people can go
Yeah.
out separately to buy artworks from two different galleries and come in with your works. Yes,
Interesting.
and you now still meet
Interesting.
them.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Now, there's no arguing the fact that art has done a lot for you. What would you say you have done for art?
Oh, I am somebody who likes to contribute. I like to contribute my quota. I know that people made me, and I needed to also make people. When I say people made
Hmm.
me, nobody makes you from the inside, but people will mentor you, or if they don't mentor you physically, you can read their books. You know, people are reading your books. Uh, you are their mentor. They have not met you, but they are reading. So also, I was able to meet people. I contribute to the arts uh, by working for two two art groups. One is an NGO, Bruce Onobakoya Foundation. I run the Hamatan Workshop as the director of the Hamatan Workshop. So that's a contribution where I go there during the Hamatan Workshop, direct the Hamatan Workshop, do the planning and everything. Just as I'm running it, I'm also taking mentorship from Professor Bruce, who I've come to learn a lot from. Then I also consult for an agency that brings in artist materials to Nigeria, and I spend one day of my week in their office, in their outlet, talking to artists. Of course, I run my private studio where I mentor younger generation of artists. I talk to them, I train them, and when I was a lecturer, I made sure that I made one person that is ready, because one thing is, if the student is not ready, the master will not be available, the master will not show. So each year, for the number of years I taught in Auchi Polytechnic, I made one famous artist. You know, some of the people that I taught in school have become famous. Some of them are even very big. You know, they have become famous. We are colleagues right now. They are big. They are really big because I brought them close. I took them by the hands and showed them the ropes. You know, took them through the routes and things like that. So I do training for people. I do training. I run workshops in my studio here in Ojodu, in Lagos. I run workshops. I also do the Hamatan workshop, as I said earlier. So, without really talking much, that is the little contribution that I've given to the visual arts.
I mean, it's confirmed, you know, that you've touched too many lives. They are hailing you here. So, what's your dream for the arts, you know, sector in Nigeria particularly?
Well, dreams are dreams, and dreams are usually internal. Um, Dreams are also equal to effects when you bring them to life. But my aspiration is for
Okay.
art in this part of the world to command equal respect that art commands in other parts of the world. You know,
Yeah.
my dream is to see art from Nigeria getting beyond that ethnic. You know, so when they look at your Coke,
Oh, the
they are
line
not saying
is
Nigerian
charming again.
Coca-Cola or Nigerian this. They are saying art. You know, so we can have pride. You know, so I tell us have the Chinese mentality. When they are producing anything, they are not producing according to the road. That the road is very busy. They are not. If we must not be producing art thinking that Kolawole will like it, or Uchenna will like it, or Tafa will like it. We should produce art and just create art that can be placed anywhere in the world and it will be rated. So my vision, my dream is to create such art, which I've been doing, and also to mentor others. So our art must be international. It should not be Yoruba bias or Igbo bias or Hausa bias. Or we should create art. Just create art. Create art. Something that you can place together with any other art. So you don't create art and because you travel you think you are international. You are not international because you travel. You are international because what you have created can stand with anyone anywhere else in the world. When they are talking about you, they are not talking about you, the creator, this time. Let them talk about your art. So you cannot ask yourself now, where is my book? Where am I in the bestseller list? You should be asking, where is my book? So we should be asking, where is my art placed in the world? Is it placed under regional, ethnic, and things like that? So my dream is that art that is coming out from Nigeria should be that kind of art that people will be coming from Japan to come and buy. People should be coming from Canada. People will be coming from Ghana. People will be coming from Togo because the art has gotten to a level that the idea is the key. The idea cuts across boundaries. So that is my immediate dream. But of course,
Uh,
we are going to teach people art in different ways, in the schooling methods, in a deschooling method, in informal methods, where we can let them know that sometimes it is not about what you think you know. It's about what is. So we expose them to what is, so that they can think well. So that is it.
All right. I'll take one more question. Until I got to know about you and your works or your works, I never heard of the name of Ovraiti. Now I need you to tell us, what does Ovraiti mean? I mean, it sounds musical. What does that name mean? I like this.
Yes. So the name of right is actually, the meaning is the singing bird.
The singing bird.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah, and my father was a singer.
Okay.
Then his father was also a singer. And his father was always singing on the road. Anywhere he went to, he sang. So they now called him Ovraiti, Ovraiti, Ovraiti. That's the singing bird. Now my own father now took the name and answered the name.
Okay.
And I too took the
Okay.
name and I answered the
Okay.
name. And I sang,
Okay.
and my children are also singing.
After singing. Your
Yeah,
own children
so
will not sing because it's like it's in the blood.
they are also singing. Yeah,
Wow.
that
Wow.
is it.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Maybe you give us a number so that we use that one to round off. I mean, I love the way you strung the guitar.
So
Yes.
I will just play something. I will
Oh,
just
go
play
ahead.
something
Go ahead. So that
in honor of my mom. You know,
go
last
ahead.
September I lost my mom, and
Oh,
we did the burial in December. So I'll just sing a
yes.
song in honor of my late mom.
Of your please go ahead.
Don't let me down. Don't let me cry. Don't be afraid of the people that you see. Don't be playboy in the future. Don't let me down. Don't let me cry. Don't let me down. Don't let me cry. My mom used to tell me, boy,
Yeah.
don't let me down. Don't let me cry. You know, that thing
Right.
helped me to raise myself from what I
Wow.
would have become if I had taken the other side to what I am now,
Yes.
because I listened to her. I didn't
To
make
her.
her cry. I didn't let her
And
down.
you didn't. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. You also
Thank you so
didn't let
much.
us, also didn't make us cry today by
Yes.
hooking up with us. So thank you so very much. All the wonderful people who made out time to be here with us this afternoon or this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's do it again some other time. And to Mr. Sam Ovraiti, thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Thank you
I
so
wish you all
much.
the best. And I look forward to having another session some other time, someday, somewhere with you. Thank you very much. Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you, Arinze. God bless you.
Bye bye.